What is that? Oh, we got new stuff in the background here, boys and girls. Poppin', what's poppin'? Good morning. Right now, the Nasdaq, the QQQ here, gapping up. Big kind of gap up here currently. My hair looking a little crazy. Big old gapper. Right now, looking at the Nasdaq here, we got the VWAP. We're right below the VWAP. We had this big push up, 18,600 level here overnight. We got through that 569, 570 area resistance from yesterday. And yeah, look at that move though, wowzers. From 2:30 until, yeah, 30-minute move there. Bang, bang, bang. And then pulled back at London Open, pushed up. Took out kind of chopped around the highs here. So I don't know what that means. People yesterday, where are the shorts yesterday? Said the market was going to go 18,440 by the end of day, guaranteed. What happened? Where'd they go? Yesterday, people in the chat. Guaranteed 1440. Oh, buddy. Taking a look here at the daily chart right now. Interesting daily chart. We pulled back into that 18,400 level, ripped right back up, closed above that 18,500 yesterday. And right now, 1621 resistance. We've got these highs up here at the 18,700 on the daily chart, 647 pivot point right there. But you can see this candle already kind of pushing up there and testing the high on that candle. The high on that candle is 26 there on the daily. So 26 on the daily was the high, but you can see the overall trend here, kind of the big breakout of this consolidation level there on the daily chart. We broke out and now looking to see if we get some expansion. Can we expand from here? Go higher, basically. Both the ES and the Nasdaq currently pulling back here. Right, so we're currently pulling back. Look at that hourly fucking candle. These are those hourly candles that I just do not love to see, because guess what? It just ends up leading to, you know, kind of choppy action there at open. So we'll see what happens. Yesterday's opening 9 a.m. candle, look at that thing. It dipped right down there and then ripped back up, closed at the highs, and then the next hourly candle there at 10 a.m. ripped up there, hourly candle dumped there. So looks like we've done our dump, right? We got our dump so far here on the Nasdaq currently. Will we go lower? Maybe back down to that 500 level here today, chop around some more. So see what happens. I have a question. Do you give a brief understanding of the market? That is not what I do here. We will not be doing any brief introductions to the market. Nope. Don't want none of that, baby. It's funny, right? I'm funny. Don't want none of that. Sounds not clear. People said someone said the sound's not clear. It does seem a little low, to be honest. I don't know why it's low right now. El gato. But it does seem a little low. Why is it so low right now? I don't know. Mic check. Why is it so low? Mic check. There we go. I think it's better there, huh? Should be better there. Coming through. I don't know why it like changes the settings. You know, it's always like adjusting itself. Yours is usually the loudest stream that you watch. Well, you know, hey, I'd rather be the #1 loud live streamer than just some guy on the internet no one watches. Easy sell today. Better get in now. Uh-oh. I'm getting all in long. Anybody that comments in the chat, easy sell today, better get in now. Oh, God. Oh, buddy. No, God. Mark those words. Right now, bear flag in here below the VWAP on the 5-minute chart currently. So we had this level from the overnight, that 549, kind of got stuck there, pushed through it overnight here, and then they had that big rip up. So we basically pulled back to where we opened the kind of London market area, well, the low of the London market, kind of there at the 330, 571, 330. So mark my words, we dropping. Oh, man. Oh, man. Mark my words. I don't want to mark your words, I want to put your words on the board so we can remember. We can have a moment of silence later. It's not that I'm bullish or bearish. It's just that I think it's funny when people, you know, comment something like, mark my word, it's gonna go down today for sure. If only it was that easy. All right, right now we're below the VWAP here, 18,573. Dollars pulling back. The SPY, the QQQ, kind of all pulling back here into open. We got the VWAP on the ES and the Nasdaq. Right, we got VWAP. We're below the VWAP on the ES here. Very similar setup to the Nasdaq right now. The ES does have a pivot point right there at the 5,291. So, I mean, kind of always the same plan we always have, I guess, really, is if we can get back above the VWAP, turn it into support there, and look for a move back up to the London highs, that 5,300 on the ES. If we get stuck here, at that point, you know, we get stuck below the VWAP, then we can look for some shorts down to this pivot point here, 5,282. So, yeah, it's not the fact of being bearish or bullish. Somebody the other day was trying to give me shit because they were like, all you do is basically talk about which way the market could go. If it could go up and down, I'm like, well, yeah, no, I think that's part of being a trader, right? Like, at the end of the day, being a trader is understanding what levels kind of kick off certain things. I think if we get back above the VWAP and we get back above this pivot, well, then things get interesting for a push back up. So remember too, like if you look bigger time frames, you know, if you look at the bigger time frames, it's not all doom and gloom. You know, we pulled back into this level, this resistance from the other day there on Monday, that 18,569. If we turn this into support, well, I think we've got a pretty good chance of pushing up there towards this 650 level. Right, 650 there to push up. But obviously we can see we got a little double top. And, you know, we're right now between kind of these two levels. We're battling these two imbalances here on the hourly chart right now. Sitting down here, 556s. So pretty much at this point, I think, you know, for the longs, we get back above that 580 area, back above the VWAP, then we can look for that move back to the highs. If we can't do that, well, then we can look for this move down here. Kind of like that. Right now, hitting this trend line there on the hourly chart. So there you go. I mean, it's like right there. So if it was going to bounce, like this is where it would bounce at. Not to say that it's going to bounce. It's just that if it was going to bounce, well, that would be a pretty spot on spot to bounce, right? Right? Right. You know what I mean? Quite the interesting night. You guys, well, I don't know about it was night, but yesterday, you guys see about P. Diddy? P. Diddy fleeing from the government on his private jet. It's like what's funny is our reality, the real world that we live in, is now turning into a movie. You know, it's like our actual reality is now just a movie, like a Hollywood movie. Like fucking P. Diddy is literally on his jet, his private jet, flying out of the country to get away from the USA. Like he's on the run. Like what is happening right now? P. Diddy on the run. Oh man. I saw that bridge collapse too. What's up with that bridge collapse? You guys saw that Baltimore bridge got hit by a boat. What's crazy is, you know, that that boat that like hit that bridge, like, I mean that bridge is not moving, you know, like that bridge has never moved. It's in the same spot. So it's, you know what's interesting, if you really want to think about conspiracies, who was on the bridge? There might have been somebody on the bridge that the government wanted to take out. They lost power. Fuck. P. Diddy was on the bridge. I don't think so. Someone said the boat hit it afterwards. It collapsed on its own. Boat was heading to the Middle East. P. Diddy was driving the boat. The ship was hacked. Oh, man. I don't know. It's pretty gnarly. I don't want to laugh about it because obviously it wasn't good. I don't think it was like I think it was at 1 a.m. So, like, thank God it wasn't, you know, at rush hour at 9 a.m. in the morning. So, fuck. That would be pretty gnarly. Being on a bridge as it's collapsing, I mean, what do? You hit the gas pedal? Do you hit the brake? What do you do? Jump out of the car? I think you want to stay in the car. Open the sunroof. Oh, yeah, I don't know. Something out of a movie for sure. Fucking Spider-Man needs to just come in and save you. Where's Spider-Man at? Windows down, so if the car goes in the water, good idea. I don't know. I feel like with the Raptor, I would just floor it, man. I'd be like, just try to get out of there real quickly. I don't know. What's crazy though, I don't know if it's just like, you know, one of those internet things that are happening every once in a while, but if you go back and you listen to the lyrics of Californication from the Red Hot Chili Peppers literally talk about everything that is happening today. I don't get it. How do they make a song about what is happening today, like back in the day? By the way, we got news today, 10 o'clock news, 10 o'clock news. Yes, Californication song. I think it came out 1999, June 2000. So 24 years ago, the Red Hot Chili Peppers wrote a song about the world that we live in today. It's crazy. The bottom of your headrests are pointed to be able to break out your window. That's a good, hey, that's a little, good little tidbit information there. The more things change, the more they stay the same. Yeah. I do think we're running into an issue right now in the world. The biggest issue right now is basically trying to erase history, right? This whole, like, we need to get rid of statues and get rid of, you know, change the name of things and do all this different stuff because we need to basically rewrite history, which I don't think that's a good idea. There was a middle school where I lived at in Orlando. The name of the middle school was Robert E. Lee. So Robert E. Lee. I think you guys all probably know who Robert E. Lee is. If you don't, he was the general of the Confederate Army. And yeah, so General Robert E. Lee had a middle school named after him in Orlando. My dad, I think, went to middle school there, and they changed the name. They changed the name now to just like College Park Middle School. I don't know. Just don't think you can just simply erase history and just think that the world's going to be a better place. The ES moving down here. The Nasdaq breaking to the downside right now. Let's see if we get some divergence here. All right, ES moving down from the 73s to the 55s there now. We got 15 minutes till market opens. A Confederate general renaming the school doesn't erase history, but doesn't idolize people on the wrong side of history. I mean, I don't know. I'm not going to get into it because it's too early in the morning for all that, but I don't think anybody was idolizing. I mean, you know. So I think the story too, though, is like everybody always loves to just be like, there's always like a wrong side. Like every war, every, up and down, there's like always the bad side to it. But, you got to think like that. This is a whole different world. This is back in the day, where and trust me, I'm not like saying slavery is good, but you got to think like back in the day, the people in the South, they only knew one life. They built an entire life with like a set rule, the ideas, and vice versa. So those people back in the day, they were fighting not for the fact that they were like, oh, I just want to own slaves. It wasn't all just about being racist. It was also just about like this idea of the government telling them what they can and can't do, which, I think throughout history, you look at America, there's been a lot of times where the actual people of America have tried to rise up against the government telling them what to do. And again, I'm not condoning fucking slavery, but I do think it's, just looking back and saying that everybody on the Confederate side was a racist and you hate them and they should be abolished from history and never idolized. I don't think that's the thing. Again, it's not like, I don't care. Like, call it what you want. Oh, Patrick is endorsing slavery. It's not what I'm doing. I'm endorsing the fact that there's people, there's family, there's people on both sides of the argument, right? And everybody, and I don't think that the majority of people in the South were just like, oh, I freaking hate, slaves. I think you got to really look at the story. And that goes across every war and every feud, even look at World War II. The Germans attached themselves to Hitler because of his rhetoric of basically saying he was going to save. I mean, Germany was like in a depression. The people in Germany had nothing to look forward to. This guy comes along, he starts telling them what he wants, what they want to hear. Again, I'm not saying Hitler was right or wrong, but you have to look at the history. Like the country of Germany, the people in Germany, I mean, they had nothing. They were like, well, fuck it. This guy thinks that we can, win the war. I guess that, I don't think the majority of Germans back in World War II really hated Jews. I think there was, people just kind of, if you were part of Germany at the time, like, and you just wanted to survive, were you going to really be like adamant about it? And again, I'm not a fan of Hitler. It's just the fact that like, you can't just go and yell. You can't be mad at every German. Be like, oh, those fucking Germans. I can't believe those fucking Germans, man. I really don't care, but you can try to cancel me and say whatever you want. Oh, Patter's a Hitler supporter now. If that's what you got out of my whole debate here, then you've got your own issues. Right now, we've got the VWAP there, 18,580. I mean, people definitely do not want to talk. I don't know, man. I don't know. All right, so the Nasdaq sitting here, breaking the downside. We've got this trend that we are looking at on the hourly chart. Will we find some support here? If not, I think, you know, this pivot point down here, 18,509, would be in play for the shorts to pull back here. We had that move overnight, kind of chopped around, broke out to the upside, got denied up there, triple, quadruple top there at the 18,600s. And right now kind of working our way back down. So the dentist trader. Hey, if YouTube bans me and I no longer can go, I'll just go live in the forest. I'll go live in the woods. I can take my boat and just drive it to the Bahamas and just live in the Bahamas. I got enough money now that I can live for the rest of my life on an island somewhere. No problem. No problem. Right now, we are waiting to see kind of where we end up at before open here. Right now, waiting and watching currently. If you guys haven't already hit that like button, help me out here. Blow up that like button. It's free to like. Live with ICT. ICT, I want to live with you. The hourly candle starting to get through this kind of 50 level. We got 8 minutes here till the market opens. We've got this kind of like battle area, really. We got to kind of see what happens here. This previous area of resistance here at the 50s, does it turn into support and push us back up? And then we've got this fair value gap and balance, whatever you want to call it, this big hourly candle just dropping straight down there. So I would say there's a lot going on here. PW, are you looking for a spot to buy crypto? I'm pretty much all in on Solana right now. All in Solana. It seems to be working in my favor as of now. So I'm not going to change up the strategy there. All in on Shiba. Shiba Inu. Shiba Inu. I love my favorite is the people who love XRP. Like, I love XRP. XRP's go to the moon. Like, will you guys just quit it already? For how long? How long do people with that hold XRP, like how long do they hold it until they finally figure out that it ain't gonna do it? It ain't going to $1,000. Like, come on, relax, people. Y'all crazy. People are crazy. Their expectations of What's crazy is people's expectations when it comes to like investments. People buy like 5 shares of AMC and they're like, I'm going to be a millionaire now. I'm like, well, even if AMC goes to $1,000 a share, you would only have 5,000, or you'd only have what, $25,000. So it is funny. AMC to $1 million. Whee! All right. All right. All right. All right. All right. And we're just getting ready here. Market to open, looking at the charts, seeing what's going. I got my eyes on everything. I see the market from every angle, people. I see it from every angle. I just reach out and feel it. Ooh, 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 boom. Would you say being rich is having a lot of money or having a lot of money relative to other people? I don't know. I saw a stat the other day that I'm like, I make more than I'm like 0.5%. So I make more than like 99.5% of the people in the world. It's not bad. I'm a 1%er, baby. 1%. 1%. 1%. 1%. How do you manage all these monitors with one mouse? It's 4 monitors, by the way. It's 4 monitors. These are vertical monitors. All right. So there's 4 monitors total. It's not like these aren't individual monitors. People think that they're like individual monitors, but like those would be like little baby monitors. Why would I have those tiny monitors? That would be like, yeah, it'd be like a 12-inch monitor. Come on now. Be a little much. Does it look like it? I think there are 32-inch 4K LG monitors. Do I think I can catch up with ICT subs? Probably not. It just, yeah. He's basically, ICT has the same effect as Santa Claus on people that have no IQ. People believe that Santa Claus is going to come to their house and go down their chimney and give them presents every year. And for some reason, Santa Claus never comes. But that's literally ICT. Everybody is waiting every year for ICT to win the Robbins Cup, and then every year he doesn't win, and they're still like, nah, the reason he didn't win is because his wife, sister had cancer. Oh, okay, fair enough. And hey, it's not that I'm like talking shit about cancer, but you can't tell the world that you're gonna make 11,000% return and then just disappear. You know, don't make a big deal about it if you're not gonna actually do it. So that's my issue with it. Like, if you're gonna do it, do it. Don't make a big deal about it and then don't fucking do it. He only joined this year. He's been in it before. He was back in 2017. He was back 2017. He blew up his account. He said on purpose because he didn't want people copy trading him. Come on. Does he teach well? I don't think so. I think he teaches with riddles. So, all right, so the Nasdaq holding up here for now. We saw there on the hourly chart the idea of a possible reversal off this level. I think if we get back above the VWAP, above this 80 level, turn this into support, then it's a good kind of chance to just go, you know, like go up into here and get that push up into that 650 level next. So that's kind of what I'm watching right now. I'm not trying to get short here just yet. If I do get short, I'll let you know, but it's okay. I'm just trying to be patient Nice and consistent this week. That's all we need. Here we go. 40 seconds. Count it down. I mean, if you guys haven't hit that like button, it's free to like, by the way. Free to like. And we'll see what happens. Where's my yellow line? No yellow line yet. We're still waiting for some. I guess that yellow line kind of holding up support right down there. I had a little trap to the downside. 560 area. I'm seeing what happens here with this 560 area at open. Here we go. Market is open. Market's stuck here at the 60s now. The dollar trying to push up, Nasdaq trying to push up here. Got to get through that VWAP level for the bulls. Just stuck there at the 60s. Can they rip it higher here? Got to get through that 70 level strong, though. Denied right below the VWAP again. Got to get this push through the 70 level for the bulls if they're going to go. Dollar's trying to push up. Nasdaq stuck here. I think we're going to try to get this push straight up. Got to get through that 70 strong. There we go. Straight through the VWAP now. Market stuck below the 80s here. And right back down there again. $60, the key level right now. Got this kind of like 85 level up there to push up to. There we go. 88s now. Beautiful. Pushing off the VWAP, doing exactly what we thought it would do with that opening candle. So we push back up here. We need to turn this area into support here at the VWAP. Right now, we got to clear out this level. We held the low down there at open and then ripped it right back up. So now we can see VWAP turning into support here, right? So VWAP turns into support. And look at this thing ripping now. That hourly candle was telling, very telling there at the hourly candle. Let's go. Look at it, still going up there through the 90s now. The ES right now back below the VWAP there. I don't love that. We got numbers at 10 o'clock here as well, so keep that in mind. The ES is pulling back hard right now, so Nasdaq in trouble here for now. Market's trying to push up through the 90s here. Dollar's very tight right now. We got those numbers coming out 10 o'clock, so we'll see if those numbers are going to be a driver here. The QQQ back above that pivot there at the 446s. There's that pivot to the upside there, 448s on the Qs. Right now, the Nasdaq pivot point is going to be 18,605. All right, so here we go. VWAP right now. VWAP's at the 75s. Still staying up here above the VWAP for now. Kind of looking like we might touch that VWAP. Back to the VWAP there. Will we save the VWAP here? Bouncing off the VWAP there. The ES still below the VWAP. We got numbers coming out here at 10 o'clock. 10 o'clock for the numbers. You see that first hourly candle, the range there, the high was 94s. Right now at the bottom of that range here. So bear is getting denied up there for now at that 580 area, 590 area, or the bull's getting denied up there for now. All right, will the bulls hold the VWAP here? Dollar's squeezing up. The ES showing a lot more weakness right now than the Nasdaq. Draw our little yellow lines here. Dollars popping up, the Nasdaq's pulling back, ES pulling back. Dollar's going straight up right now. Trying to watch to see. It doesn't look like it wants to pop here for now, so being patient. Now that we're below the VWAP, it's not that good, right? We don't want to be below that VWAP like that. VWAP turning into resistance here, not what we want to see. We want to get back above the VWAP. We want to be bounced off the VWAP, not stuck at the VWAP. We're already below. We're back at the lows at the, we just bounced off the lows kind of on the ES there. Those 920 lows. Nasdaq's definitely holding up a little bit better. If we get back above this kind of 80 level, I think then we're moving higher. Trying to push above the 80s here. All right, there we go. Breaking back up. Trying to get going off the VWAP here. We take out that 90 level there next. 92, 93s. Up there to the 90s. A little bit of trouble there. We got that news coming out. News at 10 o'clock. Market possibly chopping around here some more until that 10 o'clock news. All right, we're holding up here. Holding up. We can get through that 90 level, 600 sitting there, 605 area, pivot point there. It's funny because this is doing exactly what we thought it would do, or we were planning on it doing. The idea of getting back above the VWAP here and now trying to push up there towards that pivot. So we got to get through this little bit of resistance right there, and then we should be rocking and rolling, baby. Dollar's pulling back. ES is stuck at the VWAP. If the ES gets back above the VWAP here, I know, VWAP. Who would have thought? But look at the VWAP on the ES. Let's get back above the VWAP on the ES, that 90 level, that pivot point there at the 91s. And then the ES has got good room up here, 93, 96s. So if that happens, I would say the Nasdaq would go with it. So kind of watching to get this breakout. As long as the ES is stuck here, we probably won't break out on the Nasdaq. Get a water. Be right back. Nasdaq trying to hold up there. We need that VWAP break for the ES, for the Nasdaq to get moving here. Get above that 290 level on the ES there. Takes the Nasdaq higher here. We got news coming out in 10 minutes. 10 minutes till news. And the Nasdaq chopping back down here. You got to love it. I feel like every single morning has been like this now. It's been like from 9:30 to 10 o'clock, 10:30, 11. It's just been these like pop and drop and chops and hard spot to be at. I can't remember the last time we had some good continuation. Market trying to get through here. 85 to get through there. That ES just can't get through the VWAP. Again, the ES denied the VWAP. Nasdaq got denied. So denied. The ES could just get through the 90s here. Come on, ES. Get through the 90. Get through the VWAP there. Do it for daddy. Oh. The ES just denied. Stuck here. Stuck here for now. Come on, ES through the 90s here. Be looking for the Nasdaq to get this move higher. Can you take me higher to a place with golden deeds? 7 minutes till the news. 10 o'clock news here today. Let's see. Right now, our hourly trend is holding on the Nasdaq for now. Doesn't mean much, but it is holding for now. That 18,600 level to the upside there, I think we got to see it today. 85s again, getting tested here. 5-minute chart looking pretty bullish as of right now. This 80 level. Again, the ES denied at that 290 level. So the market is going nowhere as long as the ES keeps getting denied there. So dun dun dun. Dun 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 dun. We got 6 minutes. 6 minutes until the news drops. 6 minutes here. Market basically just exactly where we started the day at. Right now, we are doji on the hourly candle there. We got 5 minutes left here. The ES is really just going nowhere. ES is dumping back down 5,287. I said that 90 level for the ES is a key level to get through here. Oh, buddy. Look at how tight she's getting. It's tight, tight, tight. Oh, it's tight, tight, tight. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. All right, 4 minutes here. 4 minutes till the news comes out. At that point, we might as well just, you know, I guess, sit around. Just sit around at this point and let it be. See what happens when this news comes out. Oh, man. Nasdaq ripping back up here again. Can we get this push? Got a pivot point up there, 18,605. 605 pivot point. We got news here in 3 minutes now. And then after that 605, there's that 620 high from the London Open. So probably a decent spot to take some profit at. We'll find out. ES back up there to the fucking 90s again. Denied at the 90s. Nasdaq also just obeying the yellow line. Patrick Wieland yellow line. The market makers are watching. Wherever I put my little yellow line, that's where the market's gotta stop. That's where it's gonna stop, boys. We got a minute 45 till the news comes out. Woo, buddy. All right. The Nasdaq trying to push here. We got a minute till the news. Woo, we got that pivot point, 605. After that, 620 to the upside there. So let's go, boys and girls. It's time to party. $30 seconds. Market squeezing. ES is trying to break through the 5,290s. Nasdaq's trying to go. It's trying to push. Can we get through the 600s here next? 5-minute chart right now on the breakout, the setup here. Bouncing off the VWAP 76 is going for that 90 break. And they got that pivot point 605 and then 620 area after that. If we want to go crazy, there's a level all the way up there at the 652s to think about as well. So here we go. The news is out. Place your bets. If we go straight through the 600s here. Straight through. Ooh. The ES back below the VWAP for now. Nasdaq above the VWAP here. That 90 level for the ES is line in the sand. You got to get it above. There we go. Through the 600s now. That 605 level coming up there next. Let's take it all the way, baby. Nasdaq trying to push through that pivot point, 605s. Dollars pulling back here. ES, Nasdaq both pushing up. Looking for that 20 level to the upside if we get through this pivot here. Get right through the 605s there. She wants to go. Pivot point resistance for now. We tapped that pivot point on the dot, pulled right back there. Need that 290 area on the ES, turning to support there, push us back up. There we go, back up here. Watching this 605 level. After that 605, that 20 up there, the overnight high, 620s up there. Get straight through there. Got to get through 605s here. If we don't push, I'm jumping out. I'm going to go right through the 10s here next. Some resistance here at the 06s. Take it off right there. We should have went right through the 10s, just denied again. I don't like that slow movement at that level. We should have, now it's going to go right through, but it should have already, we should have got that breakout right there, but 10, 610, and then 619.20 up there. That's why you don't hear the chat. They all said sell and we pumped crazy. Well, you know, maybe not the best idea to follow the chat. The good news, though, the good news here is this fact. So, in the Apex accounts, we are very much, I think we got 8 days in these 5 accounts. We got 8 days in there, and then we've got, I think this is the 6th day in these accounts. So we got 11 accounts, $800 a day, and then these accounts are sitting pretty with over, this one's got $22,000 in profit. That one's 20,000. You got 12,000, 13,000, another 12,000. So lots of accounts that are ready for payout, and we're going to do it. It's done. These 5 accounts pretty much at this point are guaranteed payouts. These 11 accounts are pretty much guaranteed payouts as well. I just don't need to do anything crazy for the next couple of days, but we're there. Good thing I took profit when I did. Like I said, kind of was, we needed to go right through that 10 level there. I don't know why it's, oh God. Oh, we needed to go right through that 10 level there, right? So we didn't get pushed through the 10, so I just took it off for now. Now she looks like she's going to squeeze straight up. Through that 605 there again. Well, there it goes, squeezing up. Trying to. Stuck again. Oh God, the chop. This is what I'm talking about. This has been, I don't even know how many. It's been like a week, 2 weeks now. I feel like this bullshit. So. And been months. It does feel, I don't know. It feels like something. I'll take the maximum payout, which is, so for the 250K accounts, what is 2,700, and for the it'll be what, 14 or 14 accounts will be 2,000, so 2,800 plus I don't know, 30 something, 30,000 something. Josh Martz, I just sit back for my 100 points. Cool, 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 cool. On the 50K accounts, I'm normally trading around 1 to 3 contracts. So, somebody asked, is it looking good for a breakout on the 5-minute chart? Yeah, no, yeah. Maybe. I know the only problem now is like if this thing just starts to like dip back down, we hit the VWAP again. I don't know. I mean, we pretty much opened up. This is an hour of action, and we went from the 74s to the 30 points basically. So not too hot right now. Draw the little yellow line. Yellow, yellow, yellow. This one was good, though. This was a good breakout finally there for off the VWAP. So this is a very similar setup to yesterday, actually. I remember the VWAP and that kind of breakout potential levels and vice versa. So with this setup alone, if you're looking at this thing, you've got that previous area of resistance here at the 70s turning into support. And turning into support here, we got back above the VWAP. We talked about that hourly candle as well before the market opened. This idea, you know, of this hourly candle kind of causing choppy action. And well, looks what's happening now. Oh my God. And Nasdaq right back down again. So the Nasdaq stuck there at the pivot. Something's happening. Oh my baby Jesus. Down there to the VWAP again. Who's talking? Somebody's talking. Somebody's talking. The Nasdaq, the ES, both down, straight down right here. Somebody asked about it being good for a bull flag breakout there on the 5-minute chart, and I was like, I don't know. And look at that, we pulled right to the VWAP again. So maybe not a bad idea when I said that I didn't like that breakout setup there. Maybe. Now things get interesting if we find support down here at the VWAP again. They squeeze it back up. Wouldn't that be interesting? Be very interesting, actually. Nasdaq right back up. The SPY also right back up there after that move down. Interesting. They're playing their games. Playing games again. All right, they bounced it right off the VWAP there again, didn't they? They just went it right off the VWAP. One more time, they said. I'm like sitting here like, do I want to trade this more? I'm also looking at my P&L and I'm like, I probably don't need to put any more risk on. $1 million question. You know, like right now I'm like, okay, what do I need to do here? What do I need to do? Should I trade more, make more money? Do I walk away? Whew. Nvidia is dumping hard, somebody said. I mean, I don't feel bad walking away from this. It's not like I'm sitting here staring at this thinking there's going to be amazing setups, you know. Because the problem is, even if we get above this level, it's like we got a lot of resistance here, 620 as well. So I think even if we break out here, if we don't, you know, like we should have, if we were gonna really go, if we're gonna make a move here, I feel like we would have already done that move after the news and stuff came out there. So now looking at it, I'm like, this looks like it's just gonna want to chop around. you know. So I don't know. I really, like I said, I really want to get the fucking Apex payout. That's like my biggest goal right now. Everything else is just like noise, basically. So we're there. There's not really any point in pushing it. Don't really need to. So I think it's a totally fine idea to just walk away. Walk away. Just walk away. This price action, like these candles right here do not look, I don't know, they just do not look pretty. Looks like I mean, it's like, it's moving a little bit, but it's fucking just like not really going anywhere, huh? It's not really going anywhere. The ES is the QQQ, sorry. QQQ here is trying to push up. We bounced right off that pivot point there on the QQQ. This is why I tell you guys, you got to pull up the pivot points on the QQQ. We bounced right off it there. The SPY is stuck right below the pivot point. Dollar's stuck. Just pretty much just a lot of choppy stuff going on here. Just a lot of not really nothing. So trying to avoid the nothing. I'm excited for the next good day where the market's hot and it's just easy. We get in for a breakout, it goes higher, we make money. Like that's what I'm excited for because we know it's coming. That day is right around the corner. That's the best part about it. There's always going to be there's going to be more good days to come. And this pushing up right through the 600s again. We got that pivot point, the 605s. It's funny because I'm not trying to like, I don't want to keep saying I sat here and told you so, but it is funny because we pulled right. I feel like whenever the price is right there above the VWAP or right next to the VWAP like that, it's almost like they'd rather, I mean the market makers, people, it just makes more sense to kind of run liquidity, drop it down, bounce it right there off the VWAP. So I don't think it's a coincidence by any means that we touched the VWAP there. So you can see what we're looking at through this level here. We've got the 620 resistance and then that 650 area. Where did I get the 650 area? Maybe you're wondering. Well, if you look here on, what is it, the hourly or, yeah, there's an hourly fair value gap right there at 650. We've got a high there, 620 area from Friday of last week. And then that 650 area. Again, you know, we are breaking out here, continuing to break out here. This is Thursday, last week, Friday, Monday here, and continuing to break out. So the bulls are staying in control. We stayed above that 550 area, that 560s, and they just are grinding it higher. Not pretty, but yeah, you can see the dollar right now. The dollar really kind of also going nowhere. Kind of a little bit more pushback up here on the dollar. Just overall, just not the conditions that we really need. Walk away before you give it all back and then some. Why you gotta say that for? Why you gotta say that for? You know? Why you gotta say that? What kind of music do I listen to? You know, just a lot of gospel, Christian rock and roll. Christian rap is really good right now. There's a lot of really good Christian rappers out there. You know, little baby Jesus. Little baby Jesus. I currently have no trades open. My P&L for the day here for all of the window watchers that come along just to see if Patrick lost or made money today. And yeah, right now I basically have 17 PA accounts that I've been like focused on trading, and then I've been kind of messing around with some other ones, trading these with larger size and just kind of like, I don't know, definitely a little bit more aggressive with those just to try to, I want to hit that buffer, get that buffer nice. But it's been nice because I'm trying to like, you know, I have 1 or 2 accounts that I'm like, okay, I'll fuck around, you know, I'll play with these ones. But when it comes to the ones that are close to payout, I'm not fucking around with those ones, right? The ones that are right there by the payout, no, thank you. I'm going to be holding on to those because I want my fucking payout. I want it, and I want it now. I want it now, people. So right now, Apex, by the way, Apex is 80% off 1 day pass, 50% off the resets. It's, I think I got like 2 more days. You got like 1 or 2 more days with that. So if you're on the fence, there's really never been a better time to sign up and check out Apex. You can see my charts we got pulled up, a lot of just nothingness. So you look at all the charts I got, and I'm seeing nothing right now, my friends. So, you know, I'm obviously the expert here, right? You guys watch me because I'm the expert. So who are you going to listen to? The guy in the chat or the guy on the freaking camera? Let's go. I don't know. It is just, yeah. Not too hot. Not too hot right now. I'm staying out of it. Is there a possibility of an Apex code? Nope. The trophy behind me, this is that's the trophy for the #1 day trader on YouTube. I just got it sent to me. Yep. Yeah. It's small, makes sense. Well, hey, you know, it's not about the size, it's about the motion. Who gave me the trophy? The fucking internet. Have I tried Charlie's Steakhouse in Orlando? Yes. I trade way better than you and make tons of money in your dreams. I mean, he has a point, I guess. Hey, you know, I also make a lot of money in my dreams as well. One time I woke up and I made $1 million. And then I woke up and then I found out that, oh, I didn't make $1 million. But hey, you know, whatever you got to tell yourself. How would you feel if somebody robbed you and stole your Apex account? Well, I don't know. Don't rob me, please. Anything but the fucking Apex payout. Anything. Anything. Please take the girlfriend, take the boat, take the fishing poles, but don't take the Apex payout. Oh, man. All right, I got a little bit longer here. I think the market's going absolutely nowhere, so I am just gonna probably sit back here unless something crazy happens. I got no time for this shit, man. I got no time for this shit, and you know it. At 11 o'clock, I'm fucking the first person at Chipotle. Sometimes I get there 5 minutes early. I think they actually open at 10:30 now, by the way. Is your girlfriend more important than payouts? Hey, you know, money over everything, baby. Money over everything. Don't tell her I told you that. Did Michael Jordan win the fishing tournament? Fuck no, he didn't win it. We beat his ass. I'm the GOAT. I'm the GOAT. Would you have the girl without the payouts? I think I would. Even when I was poor, I still had a girlfriend. I've never had an issue with that. And I've been poor, trust me. I have been plenty poor. When I was 20, I was like 20 years old, 21. I literally had enough money. I was working, but I'd have like literally enough money that I would go to the grocery store and spend like 30 bucks on like groceries for the week. And I'd get like a couple pounds of beef, get some spaghetti noodles, get some taco stuff. And that would be like, I would literally eat that I remember for a fucking week. It's crazy. Make a big old bowl of spaghetti, baby. And that's what I ate for a week. I was poor, man. Somebody asked, is it a short now? I don't know. Maybe. In theory, you know, quote unquote, in theory, it would be a short now. But this price action does not get me excited to go and get short because you know what's going to happen next. The minute that I get short, it's going to rip back up here. If I don't get short, then it's going to drop down here to the 550. So if you are short, be looking for that 550 area there next. What do you get at Chipotle? Fucking just rice and meat and beans. Patrick, were you not a roofer for your dad? I was. I made $400 a week. That was my salary working construction when I got out of high school. When I got out of high school, I was making $400 fucking dollars a week. My rent was $1,200. And then I spent all my money on all my toys. So the only thing that I had left over was food, like 40 bucks for food. A lot of PB&J, a lot of peanut butter and jellies growing in my early 20s. Oh, buddy, look at it. From the 70s, oh, she's going to the 50s. Well, you know. I don't want to say I told you so. Are you happy with your past? I get, you know, I've probably made some bad choices along the way, but unlike the rest of the world, I'm not trying to unwrite history. It is what it is. I've tried to learn from the bad things and try to be better. So I won't sit here and try to deny that I've never done anything wrong in the world. Oh, man. Fucking A. What's the most illegal thing you've done and not got caught for? Yeah. Okay, so this one time. Are you fucking kidding me? Patrick, should you quit your job and trade full time? No, do not. Do not. Listen. If you ever listen to one fucking idea that I talk about here, do not quit your fucking job that makes money to go learn how to day trade or day trade full time. That is the stupidest fucking bullshit you can do. I don't care fucking, oh, you made $100 trading. No, it is not time to quit your fucking job. Keep on fucking working. Keep on making money, you know? Trading is not a job. Remember that. Keep it right, guys. At the end of the day, trading is not a job. Trading is a way to make money. You don't need to trade 9 to 5 to make money. Oh my God, look at this shit. She's dumping. Fucking fuck us. Pivot point down there at the 510 next. The ES just fell off a cliff. The Nasdaq fell off a cliff here. Like I said, if I would have gotten short at the 70s, it would have ripped back up. So I did it for you guys. I stayed out of the short, all right? It's impossible to work and trade. No, that's bullshit. The Subaru that I had in Hawaii was not because I was poor. I didn't have any other options at the time. I was trying to buy a new truck, and the truck that I wanted to buy was like on back order, basically. So I bought the Subaru from a girl that I knew and drove it for like a month. So relax. People are like, oh, Patrick, you should drive a Subaru. Yeah, it was Hawaii. I needed a car to drive for a fucking week. Relax, everybody. Ugh, that was painful. I fucking knew that. I don't want to say I knew it, but that was the move right there. Through the VWAP, rip down there. It's just so hard to basically like watch it just do this choppy, bouncy, crazy action and stupid action. And then all of a sudden, like in your mind, when you're looking at this, when it's right here, when it's at this level right here, are you really like, okay, I'm going to get short for sure now? Because if you did that earlier, if you tried to get short there earlier, well, look, you got fucking your face ripper. So we live to fight another day. Are the folks more friendly in Hawaii or Florida? I don't know. I guess it's where you go pretty much. People in Hawaii aren't that friendly, to be honest. I might get in trouble for saying that. The M pattern. M for McDonald's. Is that what wait, how does McDonald's look? I forgot the, is it like a circle? Like, is it, they have that underneath there? No, I don't think so. How did I forget what the McDonald's logo looks like? Yeah, there's nothing underneath it. Why did I think there was like, I felt like there was something underneath it. It's just a McDonald's, man. Look at that McDonald's. This is the McDonald's concept. If you guys have never heard of it, you can, I'm selling it right now. Value menu, 99 cents. I'll teach you my new strategy, the McDonald's strategy. Whenever you see the McDonald's strategy, you know it's time to go for a big Whopper. A big Whopper. You do scalping in the Asian session? I try not to. What about when I haven't started working? Should I day trade or work? I mean, I guess, you know, if you make money, I just think it's very difficult to start trading and like just expect to make money and live off of it, you know? It's very difficult. If I didn't have the YouTube, if I didn't have the trade, you know, all the shit combined, like if I didn't have everything that I got going on, I'd be broke. Be real broke, probably. I mean, there's plenty of jobs out there that will allow you to, you know, trade at 9 a.m. So as a beginner trader, just do the opposite of what you think will happen. Not a bad idea. I do that sometimes myself. It works. Again, I think it's like the simplest way to look at it. Trading really should not be a full-time job. It just really, it doesn't need to be. You know, do a little bit of trading. You know, do a little trading every once in a while. Have another business set up, you know, do other stuff. Build a business. That's the cool thing about trading. Trading will allow you to have other opportunities to do other things, right? That's the whole point. So do other things to make money. Start your own business, lawn care business, do something, and then, you know, trade at 9 a.m. Call yourselves the 10 o'clock lawn care business. We only show up at 10 o'clock. What do I do other than trading? I do the YouTube. I've got a couple businesses, working on the only prop firms, you know, obviously do all that. And yeah, I don't know. There's plenty of like remote jobs online as well that you can do. There's like remote, you know, jobs you can do as well. Work from home, trade in the morning. What do you think of the market lately? It's been total dog shit. Been really bad. So we ran the lows there, 550s, and now we just push right back up into that level again. They wanted choppy. Or, yeah, the best option would probably be to find a rich 6-foot-tall blonde with lots of money. Sugar mama, maybe like an 80-year-old. There are ways to make money other than day trading, by the way. When's the wedding? I don't know. When's your wedding? My OnlyFans link is PW Uncensored. I make way too much money doing what I do now to start an OnlyFans. Like, I know some people who have OnlyFans, and I mean, they make money, but they're definitely not making anywhere near as much as I do. So don't go chasing waterfalls. Are there a lot of rich blondes on fishing trips? I guess it depends where you go. Oh yeah, and by the way, I didn't get married. People asked about the honeymoon video. That was a joke. I didn't actually get married, by the way. My grandma was like, "Did you get married?" I'm like, "No, I didn't get." You think I wouldn't I would live stream my wedding? It's gonna be lit. Live stream wedding. Live stream the wedding. Imagine the chat. Imagine the fucking Patrick Wieland's live stream. I'm gonna charge $5. Who's paying $5 to go to my wedding live on YouTube? Who's going? $5. Who wants in? Come on, it'd be good entertainment. Did you got any trades today, boy? I don't know. Did you got any trades today, boy? What the fuck? You got any trades today, boy? I don't know. Did you get any trades today? It seems like I got some trades today. A little bit of profit. We're so We're right there. So these accounts right here have 8 days now. This is 8 days of profit. And like the people that are asking about the like 30% rule, it's very simple. You know, when you look at it, if you look at like that top account, let's say, okay, I made $22,000 times 0.30. As long as none of my profit days are over $6,000, I'm chilling. You know, I'm literally chilling. I think my biggest profit day in these accounts was like 2,000 or 3,000. So I don't know why people freak out about the whole like, oh my God, Patrick, you made too much money. What are you going to do? Well, it don't really matter because I'm making, it's all about consistency. Like the biggest thing for Apex in their rule is consistency. You just can't trade, 20 contracts on Monday, make a bunch of money, and then for the rest of the account, you only trade micros, And the trailing drawdown, once you get above the buffer, the trailing drawdown never resets. It always stays at the minimum or whatever. So like on the 50K account, what I think it's 50,200. Nasdaq still moving down here. That pivot point to the downside there at the 510s down there. 510s pivot point down there. The ES is kind of holding up right now. ES is holding up. Nasdaq's kind of bouncing here. Do we have divergence in the markets? You see that how the ES is already back to the VWAP right now. The ES is back to the VWAP. Nasdaq's, look at the ES right now going straight up here. Or at least straight up to the VWAP right there, the 90s again. Dollar is pulling back here. Nasdaq trying to do something here. Five-minute chart. If we get above this 550 area, we should start pushing back up here, I think, towards that VWAP. Below the 550s, take out this low again. I just think that it's interesting how the ES got all the way back up there to the VWAP already. Nasdaq lagging now. Kind of looking squeezy here. Kind of watching that 550 level. At 550 level, keeping us down. The 90s on the ES again denied. Dollar's pushing up here. Yeah, dollar's going straight up right now. ES got stuck there at the 90s once again. $15-minute chart not looking too hot right now. I don't know. It's a tricky one. Tricky one. 50s trying to push. I'm sitting here looking at my P&L and I'm like, I don't need it. I don't need to do no more. I don't need to trade it no more. So that's it. Tuesday. I'm fucking over it. Make the easy money in the morning and then walk away when it starts to get questionable. You know, that's really, I think, the biggest secret. The one thing that I could share is you just got to know when to walk away. And you got to be fine with it too. You got to be okay. You got to be emotionally and mentally totally fine with the fact of walking away. If you're red, if you're green, whatever it is, being able to walk away and know when to walk away is the one thing that's going to make you a profitable day trader. That's all it really comes down to. I told someone the other day, I'm like, look, the biggest secret to being a good day trader is knowing when to trade and when not to trade. And that's all it is. You know, you can have whatever concept, you can have whatever style of trading you want. But if you don't know, if you're a momentum trader and you don't know when to trade, if you're an ICT trader and you don't know when to trade, whatever it is, like whatever your style of trading is, if you don't know the best time to trade or when to trade the market, vice versa, it won't matter. Because for me personally, like I'm a momentum trader, right? So if the market doesn't have momentum, I'm not going to make money. Like it's too difficult because I can't make the market move. And if I'm looking to get breakouts, breakdowns, things like that, if we don't have that momentum, well, then it makes it really difficult. So this is looking like I would say it wants to fucking get down to this level next, but I'm not going to take the trade personally. So just putting that out there. And there's a reason I'm not taking it because I don't like it. But I mean, in theory, that's where, you know, that's where the market should go. Down to this like 517, 511 area, 509 pivot point down there. What do you guys think? I'm not shorting it. I don't want to short it. Samuel John, you don't walk away. You keep making money all day. And like I've always said, there's a reason that you're in my chat and I'm not in your chat and I'm not watching you trade. If I would take advice from everyone in my chat, I'd be broke like everybody else in my chat. I love you guys, but you know. VWAP up there, 574. Is the Nasdaq, the ES, both just kind of holding on here. So I'm staying out of it. This 50 area, I think if we stay below the 50s, we sell down. We get back up above the 50s, then we push up the VWAP. Tanner Wilkin, you broke. Trust me, you broke, dog. Whatever you think your successful richness is, the fact that you literally wrote that in the chat, you're broke. Samuel John, are you sure everyone in your chat is broke? Yeah, I'm fucking 100% sure that you're broke as well. Because, trust me, the guy who fucking has a bunch of money and who is happy and successful is not sitting in my chat talking about it. He's not sitting in my chat talking about it, you know? I mean... William said one day you'll be rich and still in the chat. You won't though. One day you'll be rich and you'll just like move on to better things. Your life will be so much easier, you know? Hey Patrick, how many cameras do you have? I got 2 cameras. 1 camera, 2 camera. 1 camera, 2 camera. You think scalping is the best way to make money? No. I just know that's what works best for me. How do you deal with taxes and capital gain? I don't pay capital gains. I just pay, with the prop firms, you just get 1099. So no capital gains. 2 cameras and bad posture. I know, I'm gonna keep my back up. Oh God, the posture police is here. I can't deal with this shit now. Have you tried any other strategies before? Yes, I've tried every strategy there is. Trust me, I've tried to buy high, sell low. You know, I've tried everything. It don't work. I tried the 0 day to expiration. You know, 0 day expiration fucking options. Tried that. That don't work. I tried, you know, I tried it all. I've done everything, man. I've done everything there fucking is. I've done it. Who is your mentor? I don't really have a mentor, to be honest. The IRS is going to come knocking soon. Well, that's fine. Everything that I do is legal. You're allowed to have write-offs with a business. I was watching your old videos on the weekend. I didn't realize how long you've been around. I know, I'm fucking old, man. I've been around before day trading on YouTube was cool. I was one of the first people on YouTube to do this shit. Put my face up there to do it all. There were people that were like live streaming and stuff, but they weren't really doing it like me, baby. They weren't doing it like me. You should have hired a camera girl. Yeah, no, that's what I should do. I saw people clipping your videos that you're raging. Yeah, hey. Bad publicity is good publicity, baby. We live in a world where currency, the ultimate currency now is basically entertainment. And that's what I'm good at. I get people to talk about me. I get people to fucking click on links. I get people to watch my videos, and I make millions of dollars doing it. And I'm the idiot. So, you know, I'm the idiot for getting paid to sit on the internet and talk shit to people in the chat. Have I tried volume profile? No, I haven't. Like, I think at the end of the day, every strategy works, right? Every single possible strategy works. There's really not like a strategy that, like, you know, obviously, like, if you're a fucking moron and you just buy every time it goes up, like, that's not a strategy. But like, if you have a like quantifiable, very, you know, strict strategy of like, okay, I'm going to buy when this happens and then I'm going to take profit, and you have all that laid out there, every strategy basically works. It just comes down to, you know, if you're a fucking moron or not, and if you can follow the strategy. That's the thing. Like, there's a reason. Raphael, so you're a YouTube millionaire first, then a trader. No, I've made billions as a trader. Again, I like to keep this very short and sweet, but it's very simple. There is nobody on YouTube who actually makes like millions of dollars from trading, other than maybe Ross Cameron, because he's trading with millions of dollars. But at the end of the day, if you're on YouTube, there's a reason you're on YouTube. It's not because you're fucking making millions trading. It's because you're trying to make money from trading in other ways. That's all it is. I don't care what anyone says. Like, point out one person on YouTube who's more successful from trading than they are from YouTube. It doesn't exist. Like, why would you do that? You know? Do I know people that make millions that just trade futures? I don't really know anyone personally, to be honest. I do know a broker friend of mine who has his own brokerage account, and he says that he's been in business for over 20 years as a broker, as a futures broker, right? And he said he can count on maybe like two hands. He can count on like two hands how many customers he's seen, like how many people he's actually seen make money. So that's not good. This is like a 20-year period too. So, do you favor going long or short? Or are you equal? I'm equal, honestly. I have an LLC S Corp that I run my business through for taxes and all that. Prop firms they make millions for sure. 100% millions. I'm definitely not long biased. Like, it's just the market's going up. The fucking market's a bull market. That's why I'm looking for opportunity to buy the fucking breakouts and stuff like that. But I have traded plenty. I have made plenty of money shorting. Trader TV Live makes 200 to 300,000 per day on average. That is combined total from the entire trading floor. And I don't know, other people make millions on their trading floor. I don't know, what does that mean? Patrick, why didn't you buy the dip? How'd you know it was the dip? Are you getting payouts from Apex? I will be getting payouts from Apex next week. If you went broke, would you go back to roofing? I guess. Probably not roofing, to be honest. I think there's better ways to make money, easier ways to make money. For me personally, at least. If I really went broke, I probably would just, like, I don't know what I'd do. I don't think I could go broke. What's the best illegal way to make money? I don't know. Does my dad trade? No. So there we are, back above the 550s. We talked about this 550 level there. Where was it? 550 right there. And then that push up there towards the VWAP now. So it is playing out very much kind of like we thought. In the sense of kind of getting back above that 50 level and then up there towards the VWAP now. So Pineapple Stacker. I bought a 150K account, but if you trade on Tradevate, you get timeout request. Yeah, I'm not sure. Never seen that before. How much do you pay the guys that fish with you? Too much money. Take people out on your boat and charge them fishing trips. I would hope that I would never be that broke, to be honest. I would hope. In the trade, how many contracts do I trade on the 150K account with Apex? I mean, this depends. Really depends on the market, to be honest. Do you have a full-time captain? I have a full-time captain and a little mate as well. Full-time captain and mate situation. Did the 10 a.m. news affect Apex today? I don't think so. I don't know. I don't think so. I'm quite sure if Patrick was president, he would charge even for sleeping. There would be a sleeping tax. If I was president, I would get rid of taxes in general. But, you know, that would ruffle a lot of feathers. In the trade, how many contracts do I use? Normally, I use full port for the evaluations. So, for the evaluations, I do full port for sure. No taxes, no police. No, I don't think that would be it at all. I would literally just fucking just take over the world. Everything's mine. USA, USA. The people of America don't need to pay taxes. We got the biggest army in the world. Let's just go wherever we want and be like, hey, we want that oil. Okay, deal. Hey, we want those. We want that gold. No problem. Give it to us. What are they going to do? What are they going to do? Without taxes, that's what you guys don't get. We're going to use the army to make the money. Instead of going and paying other countries, giving them money, they're going to fucking pay us. You know, like instead of us giving every other country money, they're going to start paying us a tax. You know, instead of Ukraine giving Ukraine billions of dollars, they're going to be paying us to come save their ass. Like, that'll be the difference. You know, I mean, it's just like, you want safety? Fuck the UN. America, we come and save you, no problem. Isn't how it is now? No, because we give all the money away. We give all the fucking money away. We give all the tax money away to all these other countries. We're doing it the wrong way. We should be net positive. We should be bringing money into the business. There's not a business in the world that exists where you can just give away all your fucking money constantly. You know? How much money do I try to gain every trade? I mean, I don't really have like a money target. That's for sure. 46 trillion in debt. Yeah, no, we're good. We're good. Is prop trading considered real trading? No, you get a 1099, like a subcontractor or a 1099 independent contractor. Puerto Rico is very favorable for traders. Yeah, but then you got to live in Puerto Rico. Mohammed said it isn't the 18th century anymore. No, it's not. It's 2024, baby. Patrick Wieland's taking over the world. Why don't I move to Dubai? Do you really think I would think about it, guys? Like, would I do well in fucking Dubai? Let's think about that. Let's be honest. You know, like, what like, I don't think I would be do very good in Dubai. It would get me in trouble for sure. I have been to Abu Dhabi and to Dubai. It's not that I don't like it. It's just the fact of, like, I don't think I would do very well there. You know, very outspoken, American, white. I drink, you know, and like have a good time. I think, yeah, I don't know if it'd be a good time. I don't think it'd be good. They kick me out for sure. If you made 6 figures you make now from prop firms, would you still work a 9-to-5 day job? Probably not. At that point, I mean, like I said, the goal is, it's not about having a 9-to-5. The goal is like trade and then have other ways to make money, have other income sources. Start an OnlyFans. I don't know, do something, make money somehow online. There's lots of ways to make money. Do well in Haiti. Sneaky Texas Venom wrote, "We are about to fall here." The moment that he wrote that, it just popped up. How did that happen? The market makers are, you guys got to stop don't talk in the chat. Don't write in the chat what the market's going to do, because the fucking market makers are watching the chat, man. I don't know. It don't look like, I just feel like this is, I don't know. I'm still working. I actually got a meeting this week. I got a meeting with a company this week to figure out how can I build a prop firm that accepts the worst traders in the world. I'm actually going to pay the worst traders in the world to come trade for me. I'm serious. For like 100%. I'm serious. And then I'm gonna do the exact opposite of everything they do. I'm gonna inverse all the trades 100%. The problem is though, you guys, you can't fuck around. Don't change your strategy. If you lose money consistently, you better keep losing money fucking consistently. Don't come and trade with me and start making money. All right, I don't want you guys to get better. I want you to stay bad. I mean, I think you could get it to a point where, like, if you had really good, like, let's say you had 20 or 30 traders who were like really bad and they always lost money, like, get to a point where you pay them like $5,000, $10,000 a month. Like, I think that for someone who never makes money trading, to get paid $10,000 a month to like lose money, I feel like that they would be like, fuck yeah, sign me up. You know? Is that how prop firms make money? Yeah, that's how they make money. But I'm gonna only accept the losers. I don't want the winners. No good traders allowed. I want the bad traders. If you trade ICT, call me. Let's get in. Just send me your ICT membership card and you're automatically, no charge, no processing, right in. ICT membership card, email me now. Top of the list. Pat, would you ever move to the Keys like Marathon? It's too far. Too fucking far, man. What's my beef with ICT? It's not really beef. It's just me trying to get more views on the internet. I know people are always like, Patrick, you're only doing this for the clicks. Well, let me tell you something, boys. More clicks, more money, more problems. I'm working on a comedy show. I think this summer, Patrick Wieland live, Miami. Go rent out a show spot somewhere and put on a comedy show. Patrick Wieland live. It's gonna be great. I'm gonna come and I'm gonna set up my computer like this, right? I'm gonna set it all up and I'm gonna have like a live audience and we'll do the live stream as well. And the audience can listen to me just like making jokes and I'll make better jokes, obviously. So stand up. But I think I would make fun of the people in the room. Well, it would be funny. What could be funny actually is people were on their phones during the comedy show, right? They're on their phones in the chat. Like they're typing in the chat. And then we put the chat like on the background. That could be funny. And then I respond to the chat, but the people are actually live in the audience. Decent idea. I think so. I like that crowd work. I'm a good crowd worker. So the ES is now back above the VWAP. The Nasdaq below the VWAP here. And well, look at that. From the 50s up there to the 70s. Have I heard about Truth Social? I've heard about it, but I haven't really I haven't really looked at it. This is my Truth Social. I'm truthful every day right here, baby. Telling the people the news they don't want to hear. How many trades have you taken today? About 300, actually. 300 trades to make the money. 300 trade. I don't even know how many trades I took. But we're green, 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 green. I will no longer have to live in shame. I can go outside and see the light again. Once I get my payout with Apex, I can finally tell everybody that I am the best once again. As soon as the bro spoke, it went down. What went down? It went up. What percentage of prop traders are on live accounts? I don't know, 1% probably. Why do you say that Apex will never pay? What does that even, why do people say that? Like, they just paid Trades by Matt $80,000. They literally have paid Trades by Matt $80,000. Do you think if you had a one trade a day rule, you would be profitable? I don't know. Seems like a weird rule to have. How much will you get? Like 32,000, 33,000? I mean, I gotta say, Trades by Matt, I don't know exactly how many payouts he got in the past, but the fact that he is now he's gotten 80,000 payouts, I mean, I don't know what he did differently, but interesting. I don't know. I don't really know. I'm just like, I don't really know. It's interesting. I'm not sure. I just don't know. I don't understand it. It's interesting. I like it though. Congrats to him. So like even like today, he had a $2,700 loss today. I don't know. I mean, just like yesterday, he had like a $6,000 loss. I mean, I know like red days are part of it, but I just think it's I don't know. It's just interesting. Patrick's a hater. That's me. I'm a hater. So from the 50s now, up there to the 75s, earlier, everybody was like, get short, get short. I was like, me. You're saying that Matt is lying on his payouts. I'm not saying that Matt is lying on his payouts. I did never said that. I literally congratulated him on his payouts. So I didn't. At no point did I say that he's lying. So don't even fucking start that bullshit. I said it's interesting how all of a sudden, so I just wondered, what is he doing differently? That's all. Can a man not be curious of what people are doing? I should do a collab with Alpine. I doubt it. He talks so much shit about me. Again, every fucking YouTuber that's ever talked about me, deep down, their goal in life is to be me. So just that's my new thought process. When someone talks about me on the internet, I'm like, it's just like it's a way of like, it's like flattering, right? Like, oh, so you want to be me? I get it. That's cool. I like it. I like what you're doing. Keep doing it. Keep doing it. If you can wait and make 10 points every day, you can make thousands of dollars. Oh, Paul just fucking blew my mind. Wait, so what you're telling me is if I can make $1,000 per day, I can get rich. I can get rich. I am looking forward to like the fact of getting like, if I get this account to the 3-month point and then having just like massive profits stacked up. It's nice too because there is no daily loss limit, which maybe it's bad sometimes, but there is no daily loss limit. Once you get it above the trailing loss limit, it just stops. So like these accounts, I basically have $6,000 worth of drawdown, you know, or basically what, $4,000 after the buffer, you know, the $2,000 for the payout. So it gives you flexibility, but like this account here, I've got $22,000 in profit on this one. So I got 3 months. If I can average $20,000 every 10 days for 3 months, whew, that'd be real nice. Obviously, it's gonna be real difficult to do that, but let's say I just average fucking $100,000 a month, which I know I can do. Right now, this is 8 days. 8 days, 0 losers, 8 days of profit on these accounts. These accounts right here are at 6 days now. 0 losers. So there's obviously the red counts down here, by the way. Not hiding that fact. I had three PA accounts kind of messed around with, but I've got 17 that I'm like dedicated to getting to that payout point, baby. Dedicated. Fly a fan out to trade with you. I don't know. It seems a little, it could be a little scary. What if the fan is a murderer? I did say it would be fun for, I was trying to get Trades by Matt to come fishing. Trades by Matt, Patrick Wieland fishing. And Nutty Bar? Now that would be too much. Trades by Matt, Nutty Bar, Patrick Wieland out fishing together. LOL. What if the fan is ICT in disguise? Maybe, who knows? All right, so the Nasdaq stuck here at the VWAP once again, pulling back. And, well, it's now 11:20. I'm going to walk away in the green, get my fucking payouts. Right now, Apex is 80% off, 1 day pass, 50% resets. Try the code. There's a code down below. Use the code PW, and you'll be able to see all the best deals. always, if you guys haven't already hit that like button, help me up, help me out here. Hit the like button if you haven't already. Can you help me? Help me out. Maybe I'll work on a video. What do you guys want me to make? What should I make a video on next? What should I make a video on? Taking requests. Book map. Day in the life. Passing Apex challenge. Nutty bars, a baller out there in Ohio. I know his little goofy ass pair like 68, 80K for his house. Probably. How to get 200 a day. Do a video on life if you weren't a trader. Me getting paid from Apex. That's a good video. That's my next video for sure. Get a hot chick for a sidekick. Okay, I'm down. That's what I'm gonna do right now. I'll see you guys later. I'm hitting up the fucking hot chicks right now. Who wants to be my sidekick? A week in the life of a day trader. Well. You guys, I don't know if the feedback is warranted. And look at that, back above the VWAP once again on the Nasdaq. We're chopping around, boys. The chop is real. Look at this thing, up, down, up, down. So, do a live small counter challenge. I don't really see the whole like benefit of a small account challenge. Really, there's not really like any benefit to it. Be a day trader mentor, flying around to different traders. Oh, God. Samuel John, shorted it like 20 times, made good money. Nice. All right, so I'm gonna get the fuck out of here. I'll see you guys tomorrow morning. Tomorrow morning, it's Wild Wednesdays right here live on the channel. Yeah, like I said, there's only 48 hours left for the Apex 80% off, 1 day pass, 50% off the resets. That's time. If you want to get funded, there's never been a better time. I'll talk to you guys later on.